Hey, what's going on, Rockstars? Welcome back to the channel, March 21st, 2022. Hopefully this is the last video I have to make on this topic, unless something drastic happens or there's an arrest made or something like that. Basically, you guys know I've been dealing with an issue. If you haven't seen the other two videos, I'll link them below, watch them in order, but here's the cliff notes. I've been dealing with an issue that I don't think anybody else in the reselling community, reselling world, or business world for that matter, has ever dealt with, sub maybe once or twice ever. I may be the first person or first company to have to put up with this, but somebody is running paid advertisements on Facebook and Google ad banners. It's either somebody or a company, who knows where they are, who they are, and it sells products, everything from like mini fridges to grills, exercise bikes, shoes. I'm trying to think of all the products that I've heard about. And basically you click the ad, you purchase it, you can use your credit card, debit card, PayPal, and apparently everything looks legitimate, although I'll get to that in a minute. And then you get an order confirmation. The confirmation says that they received your payment into their PayPal. So they're collecting money via PayPal, but you can pay any way that you want. And then you get a transaction number in your email. And that's pretty much it. You don't get any more updates. And about a week goes by and you have no tracking, no updates, no information. They've scammed you, right? Okay. So at the point that they scam you, the customers who are purchasing these items are going back into that email confirmation they got. And they are finding that it says you've made a purchase from Worldwide Sale, S-A-L-E, and sign LLC, Worldwide Sale and LLC. That's what the transaction says, right? I'll pop a screenshot up here somewhere so you guys can see one of the screenshots the customers has provided me. So naturally, what do the customers do? They go to Google and they type in Worldwide Sales. They don't even read. Like, I suppose if you type in Worldwide and Sale LLC or Sale and LLC, I still pop up. My company is called Worldwide Sales LLC. It was registered in 2013/14. It has been in existence for 9 years. I've actually owned my company as an LLC for 10, but it was that end of that first year that I didn't register it as the LLC. I had a sole proprietor. And before that, I operated just under my social security number for like 4 years. I've been in business 14 years. So, and as a DBA as Worldwide Sales, and as a DBA as Worldwide Sells when I had my cell phone company, and as a DBA of Rockstarflipper, which of course I still own to use in my YouTube channel. So, and all my social media income. So if you ever bought from me or you've paid me on PayPal via an invoice or any of that sort of thing, all of my YouTube payments, they all come to Worldwide Sales LLC. I own that outright. It's mine. So this company, I don't think they know I exist. I don't think they purposely copied my name, although it's possible that they figured out that I had really high Google searches because of obviously all my history and social media and all that stuff. I come up pretty high on the search. It's possible, but doubtful. I think they just picked this generic name because, let's be honest, Worldwide Sales is not really some unique, out of this world crazy name. I picked it for that reason, because it's generic, it's easy to find, it's easy to remember, and it kind of shows off that I sell all over the world. I have customers everywhere. My training packages go to customers in Australia and England. I sell products overseas. I use global shipping. I sell remotes directly to other countries. So yeah, anyways, that's why I picked it. So I don't think they purposely found out. So let's fast forward. Now that you have the cliff notes of what they're doing, I'm getting hundreds of calls a week from these customers who Google me. They find my information. They reach out to me on social media or email or phone number, because they have been able to figure out phone numbers if you know what you're doing. And so I'm fielding all of these calls. I played some of the voicemails, hiding all the pertinent information in some of the other videos. I have hundreds more voicemails. I've told everybody I can what the situation is, to file a chargeback, call their police department, file an IC3 Gov internet site. And in those video comments, you guys made some really good suggestions. You told me to contact my local police department, contact the state police, contact the FBI on the IC3, to contact the BBB, the state's attorney's office, all that sort of stuff, which is the normal, what everyone would think. But I sort of knew that there wasn't going to be anything anyone could do, because we don't know who these people are. We don't have anything other than a PayPal transaction receipt, which turns out every single one of those is sent from a different email, which tells me they've either hacked and stolen emails and are receiving a bunch of money into a PayPal account. They transfer the money out and they move on to the next one, and onwards and onwards and onwards, or that they are just completely faking that email altogether, right? They could totally be faking that email, which is entirely possible. So there's really no way to track them. I don't want to say that they've committed the perfect crime, but they sort of have. Really going to Facebook and finding out who's running the ads is like the first thing that I thought about, but I don't know what the ad is. Once you click the ad and you buy something because you don't know you're being scammed yet, the ad goes away. They really stop promoting it to you once you convert, right? Once you're a customer, they don't need to run it to you anymore. They could, but generally it won't. So it's not like we can replicate the ad. I can't just go on Facebook and find this ad and make this ad appear for me as an ad. It doesn't work that way. So there was really no way I could go to Facebook and go, hey, these people are running an ad, and they're going to go, who is it? Who's the ad? I don't know, right? So Facebook, their customer service is garbage anyways, but this was either going to be a bigger uphill climb. So that was like a dead end. Going to PayPal with a transaction number and an email that might be fake, probably a dead end too, if not a hacked account. It's just going to be someone else. Yeah, they could try to backtrack it, but if it's hacked or fake, it's going to lead to a dead end. Calling the police, my local county police and my local state police, which I did both. I filed cases. I'll put them up here for you guys. Basically resulted in dead ends. They said, who is it? Do you know the person? Are they in Florida? No, they're not. I don't know who they are. And they said, well, we can open a case number. They gave me a case number and just take note of it, but there's nothing we can do, sir. And I'm like, golly. So I went on the IC3 website, which is the Internet Crimes website for the FBI, and I filed a case. Here it is. And the FBI normally will respond with a thank you and not much else. The reason that I recommend it for eBay and PayPal cases is because once you have that report and you give it to eBay and PayPal, generally they'll refund you if you have a scammer in that event that took your money. So that's why it's good. But if you're actually looking to get the FBI to show up to your door and investigate a crime, it's highly unlikely. Now, I don't want to play this card, but I thought, well, hey, I'll include in the, you get to write a description that I have a large social media following. I'm posting this out to the world. It's going to get a ton of views. There's thousands of people. There's probably millions of dollars involved. Maybe it might get their attention. Well, I filed that like 5 days ago. So clearly it's not getting their attention, or they're just really backed up. I don't expect the FBI to show up to my door and investigate this any further. Who knows? I provided all the information I could, but there's really nobody to go after. So at the end of the day, the final solution is there's nothing I can do about this. There's nothing, and my phone continues to ring all day long from all over the country. In fact, I got a call like 30 minutes before I filmed this. So to all of you that were asking for the update, yes, I filed the federal FBI IC3 case. I screenshotted that for you guys. I filed a local police report with the county police in the county that I live. I filed a Florida state police report. I actually did it with detectives over the phone. They both emailed me or sent me case numbers and reports. The big fear is honestly that these people that are getting scammed go on the BBB, which no one listens to the BBB or looks it up, not our generation, but it's possible. It starts showing up in Google searches. It looks really bad for me. Maybe bad. They go to my Facebook page, or they Google me and go to Google reviews and leave me negative reviews and all that sort of stuff. Maybe they go to my eBay account and try to screw up my eBay or my YouTube. There's a ton of things they could try to do. Or worse, maybe they contact my local police, which is why I had to call them, because the police get a call that somebody committed credit card fraud and they know who it is, and it's Casey and he's worldwide sales and here's where he's at, and they send the police. That's real bad. Same with the FBI or anybody else. So I had to make reports just so that if they got calls, they could respond and say, hey, we're aware it's not him. We're sorry, but we're not going to respond to that call. It's not him. So, they confirmed my business information. They went to Sunbiz, which is our Florida registry. They talked to me. They went over all my transactions. They took down all my info. And I said, look, guys, if I was scamming people out of millions of dollars, would I be answering the phone for you, the police and the FBI, and chatting with you for an hour? Would I be trying to hide like they are? Of course, if I really wanted to play reverse psychology on them, maybe I could be a scammer. I could scam a bunch of people, and then I could say, hey guys, remember, it wasn't me, it's them. And maybe I could get away with it. The problem is the money trail and the paper trail would all come back to me if I did that. I'm not a scammer, never in my life, and I don't plan on starting today. But anyways, that's the update to the story. I filed an FBI federal internet crimes case against the person scamming people out of millions of dollars using my name. Pretty much cut and dry, right? Okay, I think I covered everything. If there's any other questions, comments, concerns, down below. If there's any other suggestions, feel free to leave them. I don't know what else I can do. All I keep doing is answering the questions, the phone mail, the voicemails, the phone calls, the text messages, and telling everyone it's not me. Here's my information. Feel free to look it up and confirm it. I've already called the police and the FBI. Do what you got to do. Do your chargeback. Call the police. Confirm it. Whatever you want to do. Other than that, I wish my phone would stop ringing. And if you guys go to the internet, if you're Googling me and you find this video, it's not me. I promise you. Please come to my house. You are welcome to come visit with me, and I will show you it's not me. All right. Have a wonderful night, guys. Back to regular content tomorrow, and hopefully this is the last video unless we identify the scammer, we arrest him, and I will go get that video, but I'm not going to hold my breath. All right, guys. Like the video. Subscribe. I'll see you next time.